Welcome to the Official Personality Guru. Loyalty is a very important element in relationships. Loyalty can be defined as a strong support or allegiance. For many individuals, it is important to know how much another person values loyalty. It can often make or break a relationship. In general, the ENFP person is considered to be caring, outgoing, and deeply emotional. They seek meaningful connections in their lives. They strive to be supportive and caring of the people close to them. When it comes to relationships, loyalty holds an important place for the ENFP. They are guided by a strong moral compass. Their values guide their decisions in life. In general, the ENFP person tends to seek out new stimuli. They tend to explore new choices and paths very often. This finds them switching from ideas constantly, lacking substantial consistency in their approach to life. Hence, people might misconstrue them as unfaithful in relationships. However, contrary to popular notions, the ENFP personality type is one of the most loyal. In life, they tend to swing from one option to another, exploring the many surprises life has to offer. This tendency to switch relationships might be seen in an unhealthy or immature ENFP. However, when it comes to relationships, the healthy or mature ENFP person is very committed to the person they are with. The ENFP brings devotion, passion, and commitment to the relationship. For the ENFP, a relationship is unlikely to be a half-hearted journey. They are all in. When the ENFP opens their heart to someone in a relationship, they let them in completely. They will dive into the lengths and breadths of the relationship when they are with someone. Oftentimes, this makes it difficult for the ENFP to take things slowly in a relationship. To the ENFP, loyalty comes naturally when it comes to romantic relationships. Their deep concern and love for their partner allow them to stand by their side through the highs and lows of the relationship. Their loyalty can be compared to an anchor. It stays firmly rooted even when people might judge their actions. To the ENFP person, the needs of their partner are of greater importance than the opinions of others. Loyalty is a promise that tantamounts to not leaving the person's side. It is seen that promises made are kept. When the relationship hits rough waters, the ENFP won't easily leave the side of their partner. The ENFP highly values this. A promise to be with someone means they will not leave their side when things get rough. The ENFP person's tendency to be drawn to novel stimuli often puts them on the radar of being infidel partners. It might appear the ENFP person is likely to leave their partner in the quest for something new and exciting. However, the ENFP person in the relationship is miles away from this picture. The ENFP person seeks a deep and meaningful connection. Hence, they take the time to commit to someone completely. They slowly tread the path of learning about someone new. However, once they find themselves sure about a person, the ENFP will cross mountains and rivers to make sure the relationship works. They will put every iota of their heart into making the relationship work. To the ENFP, this commitment naturally entails a sense of faithfulness and loyalty. Today, let's talk about what being loyal means to the ENFP. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the Official Personality Guru and ring the bell icon to get regular updates on our latest uploads. And if you like this video, click the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. Loyalty is truly an important ideal. For some, it is one of the most vital qualities to have. People who value loyalty might have their idea of what represents being loyal and standing by the people closest to them. Most people value loyalty to some extent, since this type of trait is seen as innately good. But for some, being loyal is not just a nice thing to be. It is one of the most important and necessary parts of someone. Without knowing that a person can be loyal, they likely don't want to connect with them or be close to this individual. It is important to know how people will view loyalty and what type of meaning it holds for them. especially if you want to understand this person on a deeper level. For the ENFP, loyalty is something they value deeply. They have strong inner morals, and this is something that affects who they are and the choices they make. The ENFP holds onto these morals as a means of guiding them through life, which is why a sense of loyalty is often attached to this. They do their best to be someone who their loved ones can depend on, and they also value this coming from the people in their lives. People often misjudge the ENFP, labeling them as not valuing loyalty simply because they are curious people who enjoy exploring different options and paths. How about you? What does loyalty mean to you? Be sure to watch until the end and share your experience for a chance to have your comment pinned. What loyalty means to the ENFP. When the ENFP connects with someone, they believe in giving their whole heart to them. They don't get into things halfway. And so, when they care for someone, they want to completely dive in. ENFPs struggle to step back or take things slow when they care for someone, especially when it comes to romantic relationships. For them, loyalty is something that comes naturally when they care about someone so deeply. For the ENFP, being loyal means standing by this person and always being there for them no matter what. The ENFP doesn't believe in turning their back on someone when they love them and are loyal to them. Loyalty means that they will stand behind their loved ones, even when other people are judging them for their actions. They don't focus on what the outside world thinks. Instead, they are focused on what their loved ones need from them. ENFPs see loyalty as promising to never give up on someone or leave them, even when it gets hard. For them, it might not mean that things are always perfect or that they can always provide what that person needs, but they won't walk away even when things are hard. For the ENFP, one of the most important parts of being loyal is just promising to be with someone and not walk away. Well, for some, it might require much more than this. For the ENFP, it is about holding on to this promise. When they commit to someone and promise to be loyal to them, they want to be loyal to them and hold on to this. When it comes to romantic relationships, ENFPs often believe in loyalty as being faithful to them as well. While people might label them as incapable of fidelity, this is very far from the truth. While ENFPs might take a while to commit to someone and make that choice to be with them, once they do it, it is something they take seriously. When they love someone and recognize that they want to be with them, the ENFP will do whatever it takes to make this work. They don't find it challenging to be faithful once they have found the right person, and believe this is a vital part of being loyal to them. They don't want to accept anything less from the person they are with as well, and believe it is important that they don't betray this trust. ENFPs don't have overly high standards in relationships, but they do want someone who will be loyal to them through everything. The ENFP might have times when they don't feel their best, but they want people who don't betray them just because they are struggling. They give their hearts to the people they love and don't believe in doing anything halfway. This is why loyalty is very important to them, since they want to be able to stand by the people they love with a sense of purpose and passion. Before we continue, if you enjoy the video, make sure to give us a like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the Official Personality Guru for more amazing videos. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to stay updated with our content. How they handle betrayal. When the ENFP feels betrayed, it is really difficult for them to let go of this. They do tend to hold a grudge, and moving on from this hurt is challenging. They might want to find a way to forgive someone when they have betrayed them, but it just isn't easy for the ENFP. They remember even the slightest betrayals, or even just when someone has said something hurtful to the ENFP. They don't intend to hold on to these feelings. It just isn't easy for them to remove this from their hearts and minds. This is why the ENFP values loyalty so much, and it is really hard for them to let go when they feel like someone has betrayed the sense of loyalty. For the ENFP, it is important to hold on to these values, especially when it comes to more serious transgressions. While they can forgive smaller mistakes, that doesn't mean they ever forget them. The ENFP will likely bring these betrayals up in later arguments, almost like they catalog all of these things in their minds without even meaning to.